share with you one extra step that you can take that will save your tack and make it last for a really long time. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from budgetequestrian.com, where I share different ideas with you for you to make the most of the time that you have with your horse. And today I thought I would share a really easy tip that will not only help your tack last longer, but it'll actually save your saddle too. So one thing I think that's important to do after you're done riding your horse is to clean and condition your tack. It doesn't matter if you ride English or Western, anything that's leather that's touching your horse and can get sweaty, get salt on it, we need to clean it. And if you do it after every ride, you actually will make it that much easier for cleaning your tack, say if you're going to a horse show or just to get the most you can out of the tack that you have. So the first thing I want to do is clean my girth. So I just rode and there's not a lot of sweat on it, but I want to make sure I get all of the sweat and the dirt off of the girth. So to do that, I'm just going to take a sponge, get it wet, and put some leather cleaner on it. And this is FX leader combi. Just put it on and then just clean the girth. You kind of want to work it in to get any of the sweat and dirt off of it. Because if the sweat and dirt stays built up on your girth, eventually it will end up cracking and it won't last as long if you just took an extra 2 minutes after you rode and cleaned your girth. So do the underside, the corners, and then also the outside. This will protect the stitching too by keeping it clean. Because if the sweat and hair and salt is allowed to stay on your girth, or actually any of your leather, it'll actually dry rot the leather and it won't last very long. And then allow it to dry for a few minutes. So while my girth is drying, then I can do the underside of my saddle. And again, just get my sponge nice and wet. And if you don't have a hose or water, just bring a gallon water jug out with you. You can even leave it in the barn. That's what I do. And then on my saddle, I'm just going to tilt it up and get the underside of the saddle. Any place that was touching the horse. And then of course you can do the seat of the saddle and stuff too. Make sure you do that to your bridle too, because your bridle is sitting right against your horse's face. There will be a lot of sweat and dirt on the back side of your bridle. So now that my girth is all dry, I'm going to start with that and I'm going to condition it. And for my conditioner, for all of my leather products, I like to use the Passier Leader Balsam. And right now, it's hot out, so it's really like oil almost. And I'm just going to massage this into the girth. All sides of the girth. Because with the Leader Combi, what that does is it's an alcohol-based cleaning product. So it really opens up the pores of the leather, which makes it really easy for the leather to accept the Leader Balsam. After you clean, you should always condition your leather if you want to make it last as long as possible. Some people don't like the smell of the Leader Balsam. I like it. And it doesn't take very much. See how soft and pliable my girth is? And it looks great. So now I'm going to do the same thing to my saddle. And then once you're all done, you can put a saddle cover over your saddle and it'll be ready for you to ride the next time you come to ride your pony. One thing to keep in mind is when you're storing your girth and your saddle, don't store your girth on top of your saddle like that, because if you do, what can happen is you might notice the stitching on the seat of your saddle breaks down, and that's because the sweat and the salt from your girth will be transferred from your girth to your saddle. So don't put your girth on top of your saddle unless you're using a saddle cover. Just my opinion, but it'll help to save your tack. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Hopefully you see how easy it is to clean and condition your saddle after every ride. Doesn't take that long, and those extra few minutes is a great investment of time into keeping your tack looking better for longer. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes on Saturdays too. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride.